everyone, it's Terry here, and in this video I want to talk about this week's update. So that's the weekend in the 11th of July 2026 for the ETFs, which are three main ETFs in my VUSA stocks and shares. So just do some quick housekeeping, just to say that this is my personal journey, so there's no financial advice being offered, and it's just for pleasure and entertainment. So as you can see on screen, the usual format at the moment. On the right hand side of your screen, I've got last week's position of my three ETFs, and on the left hand side, this week's present situation, as I say, for the weekend in 11th of July 2026. As you can see, the three ETFs are the Vanguard FTSE, and that's VWRP, the Vanguard S&P 500, VUSA, and the Invesco E3Qs, which is E3Qs. And pleased to say I have added a little bit to each of the three, but you can see they're progressing nicely. And from last week's position, we've now gone into the £500 plus position. Now, of course, these can go down as well as up, so they could fall back down below the 500. They have been above the 500 before, but as I say, I've added a little bit. There's been some growth. These are really my growth builders. This is my concrete foundation, if you like, of my ISA stocks and shares. And I added these three ETFs, mainly not for dividends, although they do obviously bring some dividends in, but I reinvest all dividends anyway. But these are really the growth builders, and as I say, these are my concrete foundations. So yeah, not going to go too much into it. You can obviously freeze the screen, and you can see last week's on the right, this week's on the left, and you can see steady progress. And as I always say, we're not trying to get rich quick. That would be nice, but it's not going to happen. We're trying to get rich slowly, and that's what I continue to aim to do by continuing to add some extra of my own funds, and with time the snowball builds a little bit at a time, and the growth comes, and these three ETFs grow and grow and grow, and this is my foundation, and this is the growth factor in my ISA stocks and shares. So hope you've enjoyed the update. If you have, please subscribe, like and follow. I will continue to do these videos each weekend to update you. These on the ETFs. I'm going to do another video now on the actual stocks and shares I've got in addition to my three ETFs. As I say, subscribe, like and follow. Let's put some fun back into investing. Let's not just have this boring aspect of investing. Let's get a bit of fun in it, so we can look at their ISAs each and every day and get some excitement and make it a hobby that we enjoy doing, a hobby you get paid for. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video really soon.